We've all grown up reading about the Ramayana, but did you know that the lessons that the epic teaches us are relevant even today, thousands of years after it was written? Let's hear about some of these learnings from the legend of Indian mythology, Amish Tripathi.
Hi guys, I'm Amish, author of the Shiva trilogy and Ram Sign of Vishwaku, Sita Warrior of Mithila and Ravan Enemy of Aryavarta, and the upcoming War of Lanka. So I've been asked to speak on 5 things that you can learn from the Ramayana in a nutshell. Well, the first thing is what you should not do, first lesson that you can learn from Ravan, which is don't have such an ego. Ravan was brilliant, he was talented, he had the blessings of Lord Shiva. He should have actually been quite successful in life, but he couldn't control his ego. And that meant a sticky end for him. So when you control your ego, it's not for the benefit of others, it's in your own selfish interest to control your ego, because no matter how talented you are, if you cannot control your ego, yes, you will meet a sticky end. Second thing that you can learn from the Ramayana is from Lord Ram, the value of self-control. Ups and downs are a part of life. Who amongst us can claim that they've never faced any tragedies, any grief? These things happen. Ravan faced tragedies as well, and his reaction to those tragedies was anger and a need to hit out at the entire world. Whereas Lord Ram's reactions to the tragedies he faced was self-control and a quiet determination. You'll realize when you behave that way, you'll handle your the ups and downs of life far better. Third thing that you could learn from the Ramayana is the value of following laws. I love India, I love our country a great deal. There are many things beautiful about us as a nation. But very few people can say that we Indians are, law-abiding and compliant people. Most of us like to break laws just for the heck of it, even when there's no real benefit. Now, I'm not saying we'll swing to the other extreme and become as compliant, say, as the Japanese are. But if there's something that we can learn from Lord Ram, is the value of following the laws, at least some of the times. It'll make our country, as a whole, far more efficient and just. The fourth thing is anger management. Again, this is something from Ravan, and even to an extent from Guru Vishwamitra, who's also there in the Ramayana. Often we lose our temper and make things worse for ourselves. There is a place in life for righteous indignation. At times, you do have to lose your temper. There would be one case out of 100 where if you don't fight back, you'll get treated as a doormat. So in those cases, yes, lose your temper, but learn to get control over it as quickly as possible, so that you have to hit back when you have to hit back and then control yourself again. Sustained, uncontrolled anger is not good for you. And anger, and which often can turn into hatred. As Gautam Buddha had said, holding on to hatred and anger is a bit like holding a burning piece of coal in your hand with the aim to throw it at the person you hate and are angry with when that person emerges in front of you. Yeah, but in the meantime, your hand is getting burnt. So learn to control that. And the fifth thing that I would say is that don't decide what the purpose of a journey is till it's not been completed, because you may be suffering right now, but there may be a purpose to that, right? So for example, Lord Ram, he was sent on a vanvas, on an exile, unfairly so. He suffered through it. His wife, Goddess Sita, suffered through it. The brother who accompanied him, Lord Lakshman, he suffered through it. And indeed, so were the brothers who were left behind, Lord Bharat and Lord Shatrughan. They were deeply unhappy as well, because as we all know, the 4 brothers were very close. But there was a purpose to that suffering, perhaps, because if that hadn't happened, then the battle with Ravan wouldn't have happened, and he wouldn't have ended adharma at that time. So perhaps there was a purpose to that journey, and the suffering that was a part of that journey. And the very word Ramayana actually means the journey of Ram. So there's something to be learned from the entire journey. So even if you're suffering right now, there may be a purpose to that. Have that quiet determination, the control over your ego, control over your anger. Follow laws at least a bit of the time, and you'll realize some value in that journey at the end of the day. And I wish you all the very best, and I hope you like my book War of Lanka as well. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed hearing from him. Don't forget to check out his new book, War of Lanka, the 4th book of his Ram Chandra series. What is your favorite book by Amish Tripathi? Tell us in the comments.
Hi guys, this is Amish, and in a nutshell, subscribe to Nutshell and share this with your friends and loved ones. I'm sure they'll enjoy going through the videos put up by this brilliant team.